welcome again to G.O.A Fish Farm. I'm back again with another video, and today I'll be recording an interesting session. But before I go to that, I want to do a special recognition and thanks and appreciation to Mr. G.O.A for reaching out to us. He said he's one of our fans. All our fans, I love you, but Mr. G.O.A, I really appreciate you. He said he reached out to us. He said he loves our channel. He loves the way I reel in the training. So he noticed that while I'm recording my videos, I'm always using my phone and it's sometimes shaking. So he got us a camera or that we can be putting the phone and then we can be rocking it just to help the training and to, helping these our fans. So we want to appreciate you very well. May God continue to bless you, and to all our fans out there, we appreciate you. We thank you for being out, for choosing us among all other farms in 2022. Now we are in 2023. We look forward to you working with us again. So as of our second video I've been releasing in 2023, today I'll be doing a comparison of hazards in poultry farm and catfish farm business. People have always asked me, sir, which one should I go for? I love poultry farming and I love catfish farming. Which one should I go for, or can I do the both? Yes, the question is that you can. But before I do go into the nitty-gritty of the procedure, if you are new to this channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button, comment, like, and leave any question for us at the comment section. Yes, back to the video. So is it poultry farm or is it catfish business? Well, I'm a catfish businessman, but I will not be biased. I'm going to even be showing you the stealing procedure, how people steal in this farm. Those who have done poultry, when they employ staffs, they complain of theft, and those of us that are also in catfish, we complain of theft. So, but today, what we like to, both business are actually very lucrative. So it depends on one thing that matter most is that what is your target market? That is in your vicinity, in your area. Are they eating enough chicken? Are those people are they buoyant enough to buy chicken, or is it that they buy a lot of eggs, or is it that those who are there are middlemen, or let's say they are civil servants who can afford buying catfish? So you need to have your target market. So this will determine whether you should go for catfish business or you go for poultry. The second thing is that you have to look at the available capital that you have. Well, in both sides, we can start with a minimum capital, because I'm aware that you can start with just 3 beds, 5 beds, some start with 6. But catfish, you can also start with 200,000, 300. So it depends on the available capital. So you decide on which one to go for. However, you can decide to run the two, because don't forget, in one of our training on alternative feed, we told you that you can use poultry feces. You pack them into one canal, let them turn to maggot. Note, let those feces turn to maggot. Those waste, let them turn to poultry waste, let them turn to maggot. So you will now use those maggots to be feeding your fish, not the other way around. There are some people who will be using direct the poultry waste to feed fish, whereby they are now poultry dropping inside the farm. That can cause infection and disease in your farm. However, if you have a poultry farm, you can channel you won't be using sawdust. You just channel all the waste directly into one canal, let it be there, let it produce maggots, use the maggot to feed your fish. You can do that. Now, here, let me show you one employee, what he did to his oga. He stole the egg. In fact, you just watch. You come and see how he stole 15 eggs. So this is one of 2. Ewo. 2 ma 2. Pé bí àwọn mo jẹ lówó oṣù. Mo sọ wọ́n kọ́ ẹ̀wẹ̀ díẹ̀ wẹ̀ ẹ̀yin wọn increase láti joy. 10 wà lójú kan ẹ̀wọ̀n jẹ́ tó wọ́n máa jẹ́ kó máa ti 14 crate. Mo mọ̀ ẹkún jẹ ẹ̀yin mo mọ̀. Bọ̀ Ọlọ́run tó kọ́ fẹ́ tó àṣírí ẹ̀ ló yẹ kí mi náà lo scope tí mo lò láàárọ̀ yìí. Ọlọ́run ọgbọ́n bàbá tún yọ. Kó tó dáa kí èèyàn máa sọ pé èèyàn jágbàlagbà ń ṣe nìyẹn. So tí bá mi tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn bá ní kí n fẹ́ lọ mú confirm sí gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ìwẹ̀ ẹ̀yìn ńláńlá ló tún wá ṣà ńláńlá bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ṣà ṣé lè da ó ti wà lọ́dọ̀ mi for over 4 years. So ní nǹkan tó yẹ dúró nílé torí olè tó ń jà for over 4 years.
ó yẹ mélòó ló wà ń bẹ̀ 15 ló wà ń bẹ̀ tó yẹ ń kó lójúmọ́ ní àbí bó ṣe ń kó ẹyin 15 pieces tó yẹ ń kó lójúmọ́ mo ti fídíò.
The hazard that lot of poultry farmers face, that's one. And what about catfish? Catfish too, they still, you will see the second video here. Watch how the guy was caught who steal catfish, the big ones. You will see it. Now, what is this?
This is the first time. You better say I'll bring evidence. I will talk. Yes, accepted. This is the first time. Anybody see me with fish? Except anytime where it sells fish. Anytime where it sells fish, you can give me. Anyone where you don't.
Where did you see this one? Where did you see this one?
I agree, say,
where you take him?
For my Oga pond.
Which your guy? Who's your guy?
Nah, this chairman.
What's the name of your chairman?
Oyedu.
Oyedu. He's the general chairman of G.O.A. Farm.
Now every time you say me go take carry this fish.
I want to chop this.
You want to chop this one? This big one. You see small one there. You don't carry and you go and chop. The 4 kg fish for one.
Nah, mistake.
Why you can't lie? Say na Segun give you.
You want chop this fish?
The one where would they carry before? Anyone where we drag, or then they do old pump, then they give us, we'll carry.
Now this one where you steal, not be the one where they go.
This one, I don't talk say now here I take am. But anyone where fish where they where everybody they see. Where we drag. If you see me,
oh yeah, turn like this. This is the pond where you take this fish from.
Oh yeah.
This is not your first time you are taking your gas fish.
This is not your first time. They have told me, I've been watching. You don't know. You should remember of recent that I will say somebody. You will remember Godwin. You remember of the recent that anytime you change water to nearly Riga, I will say somebody to come and meet you. Did you remember?
Yes.
Have I been doing that before? Yes. Immediately I heard that news. I want to cut you red-handed. People has been seeing you taking it. That is why I said T.Y. to come and monitor you. I said Mopo to come and monitor you. This is how you have been taking my fish. This is how you have been taking my fish. That's why I said people to come and monitor you. But you think I will not. That's why I deliberately stay behind at the target when the water go reach ground. So this is how you have been stealing my fish. This is how you have been stealing it. You should know that before I begin to say somebody should come and meet you when you are taking water when it is gone. At times I will tell you, say go and call somebody. Have I been doing that before? Because
second hazard that is there. In poultry farm, if there is any infection, it can affect lot of catfish, lot of birds. Like you can have 500 birds die within a day, you can have 300 birds die within a day. That's another hazard. In catfish, yes, there's also an infection, but you cannot have numerous fishes dying. What you can have is spontaneous or continuous death, mortality. That is having 5 deaths per day, 10, 15, and before you know it, you can easily adapt and correct it. But for poultry, sometimes it's not like that. However, in poultry farm, currently I know a bird is sold for 8,000, eggs are sold for 100 naira, 150, while catfish is sold for 1,005. Now, both feed are expensive. Both are expensive. Farmers who are into poultry farm, they complain of being expensive, and those of us in catfish also, we know it's very expensive. So these are different hazards, but both are actually good. So it depends on your available capital, the knowledge that you have,